button. I do remember this part of the game. So yesterday I was playing Final Fantasy VII and the freaking game crashed. That was really annoying. Oh, and I found out that L3 you can put up the minimap, so I don't have to do this every time. I can't remember if that was in the original game, but it is definitely good. Now it works, finally. What didn't work? What's up, H brand? What's up? The gate is closed. Oh, everything is closed. Okay. Yeah, it has been a while. I haven't been gaming that much. I don't know why. I haven't really been into it. And I also been playing a little bit just alone without streaming. Kingdom Hearts got a release date yesterday. 2018, finally. I'm gonna game for about an hour and then I have to drive 4 hours long. That's pretty cool though. It's cool. Okay, where to go? You can't go here. No, let's go here. Yeah! Nino Kuni has also been... can you hear me correctly, by the way? Because the sound is pretty hard. Oh, take it low. No, Nino Kuni has also been delayed. So it seems that with all the other games that are coming out, 2018 is actually going to be better than 2017. Even though, theoretically speaking, that always happens with PlayStation. They always start out really slow, and then the last couple of years are just extraordinary. But this generation is just, holy shit, holy shit. I mean, this week and last week, there was like, what, 10 new games announced for Japan? You get now a Gitanem game? I don't know what it is. Some sort of anime game.
Guard, no doubt.
Actually, no. With but few exceptions, the Imperial Army is not permitted within Bougerba. Well, shall we proceed?
Wasn't that she was a prince of the Empire or a princess? I can't remember. But she was something with the Empire. Yeah, this year and especially next year, it's definitely reminding me of the old PS1 and PS2 days. A friend of mine actually came yesterday with his Nintendo Mini. It was pretty cool to play all those old games. Next month, Uncharted, finally. And a couple of smaller games. Month after that, Ys 8. Finally! Oh, there he is. The Marquise.
You will forgive me for asking, but you are diverting the purest of the Magicite.
I can assure you it reaches Lord Vane most discreetly.
Ha! You wear your saddle well.
Be that as it may, I have no intention of being bridled, Your Honor.
Then you prefer the whip? Stubbornness will see not only you broken, Excellency, but Bougerbe as well.
Halim Ondor IV, the Marquis of Bougerbe. The Marquis served as mediator at the negotiations of Damascus' surrender. It would appear that he is somewhat less neutral now.
They say he's been helping the resistance.
They say many things.
You're certainly well informed. Who did you say you were again?
What difference does it make? We have to find Penelo.
And Penelo is your...
She's a friend. She was kidnapped and taken here.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World also coming out next year. Lose your minds. Look how incredible detailed, yet the game is so big compared to Final Fantasy 15. And look how detailed it is for a PS2 game. It's insane, pretty much. What I do want to say though is I'm not entirely sure if that is because of Monster Hunter or because of the upcoming Dragon Quest, but the PS4 in Japan is selling better than expected. I think it's hovering around 30k without any noticeable releases. I mean, the new Gundam game kind of underperformed extremely. And, you know, the only big game that's coming up now is, what was it? I think it's Dragon Quest. There was another one that was pretty big. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 12. Of course, I'm not entirely sure how big that game is. It's still a remake, but... yeah, certain games can definitely make a system noteworthy. Didn't they stop making 3DSs? I think they stopped the new 3DS. So they're now only making the XL version of the portable system. Hey, wait a minute, where is... Yeah, why are they gone? What the fuck? I was wondering, like, hey, where are you? They cannot contain more than three characters. But we had 4. Here, we have 4 now. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I was wondering where the hell were they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Especially in Japan. The PSP was so popular because of Monster Hunter. That is definitely true. Everyone knows that. That's one of the reasons why the Vita didn't do as well as it should be, because everyone was expecting a Monster Hunter, but it never came. Or else, you know, the Vita would have been a lot more popular in Japan if they would have created Monster Hunter for the Vita and not, you know, the 3DS. We have to open the gate somehow, I guess. Oh wait. This should be a switch. Whoops. Okay. That's weird. And we have to press another switch first. I don't know. Let's check it out. And Nintendo fans are extremely die-hard if it's about their, you know, their favorite company. I remember like the first 2 years of the PS4 and a little bit still, that especially, you know, a lot of Nintendo fans were crying about all these ports and remasters on you know, on PS4, and now the Switch is kind of getting all the Wii U ports, like all the Wii U games are being ported to the Switch. Not only that, a big amount of games itself, especially smaller games and a couple of Japanese ones, are getting ported, and all of a sudden it's like the best thing ever. Like, this is what the Switch needs, it's good. And I'm like, sure, it's cool if you know, never played that game and you really want to buy it on your Switch, but don't all of a sudden say porting games and remasters are good when you were first crying about it on another system. But now the excuse is, but the Switch is portable. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, because I don't know. Well, I actually don't know why. But now people are saying that like Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out on the Switch. I think that Tetsuya Nomura actually mentioned that it could be a possibility, but the whole effect that it would have is already gone when, you know, that game is like a year-old port and extremely downgraded, of course. And yes, that's also what I read a lot now. That, you know, Monster Hunter World, you know, don't expect anything, it's not gonna sell, you know. It's a handheld system only, and its fan base is on the 3DS. But things can change, and I truly believe that Capcom is not particularly looking at Japan, where, you know, their Monster Hunter is doing incredible, you know, they also have the games on 3DS. They're more looking at the Western market. You know, they want to make Monster Hunter bigger here in the West. And if you look at the gigantic sales of the PS4, and if you actually have been looking at these couple of days, there were a lot of deals for every game system, by the way. And PS4 took the #1 spot once again. So, you know, the sales are just incredible. Okay, this is really weird. This should be a Switch. I know it. This should be a Switch. This is kind of annoying. Maybe it's a bug? Okay, well, I don't know. He doesn't know. Maybe I should walk back. Go back outside and then go back in, and maybe the bug is helped. Yeah, you know, with the new Monster Hunter, they're just, you know, they're targeting the West. They're not specifically targeting the Japanese gamers, because they know that, you know, the PS4 is doing okay compared to PS3. It's doing a little bit better. But consoles in that particular way are gone. You know, they're not selling 20 million copies anymore. I mean, the Switch could actually break that, and, you know, because Switch is theoretically also a console, but, you know, PS4 is not. So it... Oh! Oh, we need to do head bag. Okay. Ah. They didn't say that. That sucks, because they didn't say that we had to go back. Okay, so now we can go, I guess. Of course, that's not what I'm saying. Like, they're not gonna westernize Monster Hunter, but they make this game for PS4 and Xbox One and PC to try and build a Western market for the franchise. You know, that's why its graphics are highly updated and its gameplay is, you know, it's modern. It's the evolution of Monster Hunter. You know, Monster Hunter has been the same for so many years. I think that everyone pretty much knew that, hey, it has to do something new. You know, it has to evolve. Ah, okay, so now the gate is opened. Oh wait, that was always the case. Ha! Stupid me! Holy shit, I didn't even see that. Wait up 1 second. Okay, so my driving instructor said that he is maybe a little bit sooner than 11 o'clock, so I have to keep paying attention to my phone, or else he is waiting for me and I'm not here. I'm here playing, and he's gonna be pretty pissed. Yeah, and I think that this year specifically, has proven that we as Western consumers that likes to play Japanese games, we like to play them how they should be. You know, we don't want a dumbed down, a westernized version of that franchise or that said game. We want the total Japanese package. And, you know, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think, especially if games like Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest XI, both in Japan and hopefully also in the West, will be successful, we are going to see a lot more of these old school games. You know, maybe that finally, you know, game developers like Square Enix think to themselves, hey, Final Fantasy 15 was a good game, but it wasn't like the old Final Fantasy games. Maybe we should make, you know, a Final Fantasy more like the old ways. And create more RPGs and, you know, maybe, I don't know, just not all that fan service stuff and that wacky ass dialogues about bigger boobs and smaller boobs. I mean, yeah, it's funny, but not in every game. And just create games with a really awesome storyline and great characters. Yeah, I also saw that, and Yoshida said that. And I think that's why Sony and PlayStation is getting so much recognition, because they are giving what gamers want, to be honest. Like, not particularly Sony. I mean, Sony hasn't made, you know, Final Fantasy or whatever, but you know what I mean. Sony's also heavily investing in a lot of different games. You know, they have their big budget games, smaller ones. I mean, NEC is coming out. Everybody's Golf is coming out. Still though, I was really expecting Crash Bandicoot 2. I mean, Ratchet & Clank 2 to come out or be announced at E3. You know, because, you know, the original Ratchet & Clank on PS4 was such a good success, and the franchise is, you know, a really good franchise. I was really expecting that that game. Sadly, we didn't see it. I wonder if we're gonna see that like on the PlayStation Experience. By the way, have you heard that in Asia there's gonna be a PlayStation Experience this August? That is really interesting, because I mean, it's gonna be a PlayStation Experience for the Asian market, for the, you know, Japanese, Chinese, whatever market. I wonder if Sony's gonna announce like games for those markets, or are they just gonna show the games that are coming out for the PS4? That could be it too. I hope Square Enix learned from the mistakes of Final Fantasy 15. You know, if you play Final Fantasy 10 and if you're now playing Final Fantasy 12, you really see how low the franchise has fallen. You know, this is one of the weakest in the franchise, and yet it looks better than Final Fantasy 15. It has more soul than Final Fantasy 15. It plays better than Final Fantasy 15. There is something systematically wrong with Square Enix Final Fantasy developing team nowadays. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 was like, they were really westernizing it, making it like a Grand Theft Auto, I don't know, Witcher-ish experience, and you know, my best friend, she's her birthday in a couple of days, and she's the one who loved Final Fantasy 15. She absolutely loved it. She was like, whoa, you know, Japanese RPGs, they're so good. And I was really trying to explain to her that Final Fantasy 15 maybe has a Japanese flair to it, but it's not a original Japanese game. It's westernized. It's like a poor man's, you know, Witcher. It's not how RPGs from Japan should have been. So I gave her Persona 5. I sent it out to her yesterday, and for her birthday I'm gonna buy Final Fantasy 12. So I hope that with these two games she is finally gonna learn what I meant with Final Fantasy 15. It's a good game, but it's not a real RPG from Japan. It's not how it should be. And I really hope that she's gonna like it. Especially Persona. I think she's gonna love Persona 5. What's up, Tyler Thunder? Yeah. So Tyler Thunder, like Final Fantasy 15, it's not a bad game. It's pretty good, you know, on its own. But for a Final Fantasy game, even the world, its story and its characters and its music is better in Final Fantasy 13. Now, Final Fantasy 13 is being seen as the worst Final Fantasy game ever. You know, yet Final Fantasy 13 looks more like a Final Fantasy, it just doesn't play like a Final Fantasy. And I think they should have... I think the evolution of a turn-based Final Fantasy game should exactly be like this. You know, when Final Fantasy 12 came out, I was really against it. Compared to Final Fantasy 10, this looked so much different, it played so different. And I was like, this is not Final Fantasy. But now that I play it, I'm like, this is just the evolution of a turn-based game. It's still turn-based, but it's more combat-centric. It's actually exactly how they should have made a modern Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy 15 is, in my opinion, it's just a button masher. Did you know you could press circle and just press it and all the attacks Noctis do, he does it automatically? The magic system, I never used the magic system in Final Fantasy 15. It sucked. It was lame, and I didn't need to use it. So, you know, it was a nice game on its own, but again, just like 13, it's not Final Fantasy. And I really think that the next Final Fantasy they create should be more like 9 or 7. And, you know, simpler graphics, like Dragon Quest XI, but better gameplay, better characters. The game has to have a heart. And Final Fantasy 15 doesn't seem to have a heart. What's up, 007 Pish? My top Final Fantasy games are number 1, Final Fantasy 7. Without a doubt, without a question, without any competition, Final Fantasy 7 is the best game of all time. Final Fantasy 9 is extraordinary. Final Fantasy 8 is... I liked it a lot. I have played Final Fantasy 6, never beat it, but that seems to be a really good game. And of course I played the original Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 2 on the PSP. Holy shit! This is so weird! I remember actually grinding here in the original Final Fantasy 12. And I'm... Holy shit, and without actually knowing, I am doing the same thing right now. Because these skeletons, they keep respawning, and I just kept grinding them. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's also something that I'm like, you know, they said that, okay, Final Fantasy 15 is not as good as you hoped it would be. We're gonna update the game. And they have released a lot of updates, but nothing really changed. They added a couple of things. I think that the biggest change they made is that now you can have an off-road car. Yay. Yay. Now you don't even need a chocobo anymore. You can just drive with your car. Even more lame. No. To be honest, for me, I think they should abandon Final Fantasy 15, leave it as it is, create another expansion, because didn't they make like 3 DLCs for every character, put everything in one complete edition, hopefully on disc, and just think to themselves, okay, we kind of messed up Final Fantasy 15, we did something good, we did something bad, and we're now gonna create another Final Fantasy. Like, I am really afraid for Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I don't think they're gonna do the game justice, to be honest. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a really big mess. To be honest, the only thing they should have done with Final Fantasy 7 Remake is exactly the same game, exactly the same, with the same battle system, the same character, everything the same, but just upgrade it with modern graphics, make the game look beautiful. I think that's a remake people wanted, and not this episodic button mashing bullshit, because that's what Final Fantasy 7 Remake is going to be. It's going to be a button mashing episodic bullshit. Yeah, I did read that indeed Square Enix took over Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Like, if you look at, for example, Dragon Quest XI, Kingdom Hearts 3, why are those two games exactly the same as they were back in the day? You know, if I look at the new Kingdom Hearts trailer, I'm like, holy shit! This is like Kingdom Hearts. It's nothing new, it's nothing special, but it's the game I loved. It's the game I want. The same set with Dragon Quest XI. If you look at Dragon Quest VIII and look at Dragon Quest XI, sure you can see it's a different game, it's a new game, but it has the same soul to it. It has the same heart as the original or as the other Dragon Quest games. And then you look at Final Fantasy and you're like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck are you guys doing? It doesn't make sense. What's up, Broderick Black? Nier Automata is a really good game. I haven't played it, well, because my best friend, she still has the game. Holy fuck. But it was a good game. I still need to play it a little bit more. Besides the frame rate problems, Nier Automata is a really good game. It has soul, you know, it has a heart. Yeah. And I think that in that regard, Nintendo is amazing that, you know, Nintendo, how do you say that? Like, a lot of Nintendo's creators are younger people.
What's that?
It's nethicite, manufactured nethicite.
Nethicite?
Unlike regular magicite, nethicite absorbs magical energy. This is the fruit of research into the manufacture of nethicite. All at the hands of the XL laboratory. So this is where they're getting the magicite.
Errand all attended to, then?
Thank you. I'll repay you shortly.
No, you'll repay us now. We have too much on our hands to go on holding yours. So, where did you hear this fairy tale about nethicite? And where did you get that sample you carry? What do you know about the XL laboratories? Tell me, who are you?
Balthier.
You kept us waiting, Balthier! You slipped away in Nalbina. We missed you! First the judge and now this boy. The whole affair has a smell of money about it.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't still has its original creators, but I mean, they're getting older. You know, let's be honest, Miyamoto is not gonna live forever. He is going to die in now and 15, 20 years, or maybe sooner. And the thing is that a lot of Nintendo's games are made by younger people, but they are, how do you say that? They have been taught by Nintendo. You know, Miyamoto is teaching the younger Nintendo creators how to create a Nintendo game. And I think that's why Nintendo can keep this incredible high quality of games. And I think that's why we're also seeing newer IPs. We're now seeing Splatoon, ARMS, and I think we're gonna see a lot more of the newer creators' IPs. And I don't think Square Enix is doing that. You know, I think Square Enix is just, you know, recruiting newer gamers, or recruiting newer creators, and just say, oh, create a new Final Fantasy. Maybe without them actually knowing what Final Fantasy should have been, or is. I don't know. But you can clearly see that with Final Fantasy, it's not the original creators. They're doing something drastically wrong. Why the fuck am I being destroyed? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. I believe, and that's just something that I believe, is when you're younger and you're gonna work on a IP that has a history, you should play all the original ones. Like, I think if, for example, the whole team of Final Fantasy for Square Enix plays the original 7 and 9 and maybe even 10, maybe they find the inspiration again. Maybe they're like, oh, this is what made Final Fantasy so good. Maybe we should do it too. Why the fuck am I being destroyed? I should be doing something really bad. I have no idea what. Maybe I should run, because it seems that they are extremely overpowered. I don't get it. Nope. God damn it, that's an hour of fucking work that's gonna go away.
Confound you! I will have my pound of flesh yet, Balthier!
Oh. Well, that was fucking lucky. That was fucking lucky. Okay, bye-bye, Ace Brand. Definitely nice talking to you. You'll definitely see me next time, and I will see you next time. Yeah, especially, you know, I think that Square Enix is trying to cater to the Western audience in a wrong way. You know, their Final Fantasy 15 tries too hard to be like a Western game, and it doesn't suit a Japanese game. Final Fantasy back in the days were the pineapple of Japanese gaming. If you were new to games and you would ask a gamer, what is a Japanese game? You're gonna say Final Fantasy. You're gonna make him or her play Final Fantasy. Nowadays, there are a lot better RPGs out there. There are a lot better games that represent the Japanese gaming market, and that really, it's sad. It's sad that when Dragon Quest XI comes out, it's going to be a better RPG than Final Fantasy. It's gonna be sad, and it's gonna happen. From everything I've seen from Dragon Quest XI, that game is going to be better. Wait up. Okay. Stupid car instructor. Ah, she's getting away. Did something wrong? I don't know. Yeah, sure. I mean, okay. I mean, they definitely need to create a storyline update that really builds up the story a bit more for its characters. But then they should just stop. Because now it kind of seems that Final Fantasy 15 is going to be their big project for a very long time, and I'm like, no. Since when are they all of a sudden so fucking strong? I don't get it. Yes, I actually have seen that. But I mean, if they want to open up these areas where originally they were not intended, or they're not in the game, it's gonna take so much work. They pretty much have to make another game. So I'm like, no. Don't do that. Just complete the story and make another Final Fantasy. Make a better one. Well, I just think that they should stop isn't that good. It doesn't matter what they do. They should just create a new game, a little bit like 7 or 9. More fantasy based. And with a better battle system, more interesting battle system.
I see you've been out walking without the company of your cortege, Lord Larsa.
Then the game still doesn't have the soul.
Wandering out of the mines. You must take care with such undesirables about.
I was kidnapped.
Silence.
If it is a crime to wander on one's own, then I too am guilty. Marquis, I trust that your estate can accommodate another guest.
Why not?
Judge Geese, I shall heed your counsel. I will not travel unaccompanied any longer.
That was unexpected.
Thank you, Penello.
Of course.
What's Penello doing? And what's the deal with that Lamont?
That's no Lamont. Larsa Ferinas Solidor, fourth son to Emperor Gramis and brother to Vane.
What? That kid?
Do not worry. I believe he will treat her well.
Nobody knows men like Fran does.
Our purposes lead the same way. To Ondor. We must find means to approach him.
The Marquis is channeling money to organizations opposing the Empire. We'll start there.
Whew, I survived.
Marquis Ondor announced my execution 2 years ago. If news of my survival were to spread, the Marquis may find his position compromised.
The men he's been funding bear little love for the Empire. They won't be thrilled to discover that rumors of your death were, in fact, greatly exaggerated. If we were to raise a clamor to that effect, we might just get their attention.
Nothing to it. I'll just go around town spreading the word. How about this? I'm Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca. Well, what do you think?
That certainly qualifies as a clamor. All right, Van, get to it. For the girls' sake, eh? Oh, and the more people around to witness your little performance, the better. If we're going to reach the Marquis, it's up to you. We'll be waiting here if you need us.
Final Fantasy 16 can definitely be like the old Final Fantasy if they do it correctly. But they drastically need to change something.
I'm the Bosch von Rotzenberg. I'm Captain Bosch. I'm the Bosch von Rotzenberg. Bosch lives. I'm Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca.
Oh shit, it's not working. Of course Square Enix is better than EA. EA sucks.
I'm the Bosch von Rotzenberg.
Sega is definitely improving. I don't get it. Like,
I'm Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca. I'm Captain Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Well, Fenstar Online 2, it's already an old game. I don't think we're gonna see that. Sadly. Oh, you can't do it there. Yeah, they should create like a totally new
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Fenstar game. Like a real RPG, like an RPG. A little bit like Fenstar Universe. I like that game. That was a really cool game.
I'm Captain Bosch.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't listen to Ondor's lies. I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. I'm Captain Bosch. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. Bosch lives! Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
No one heeds my words.
Bosch lives!
Well, okay.
I'm Captain Bosch. Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
Yips.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Yay.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg. I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
No one heeds my words.
I'm Captain Bosch. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. I'm Captain Bosch.
Finally! Finally! The Rock has come back! Come with us, boy.
This is the one, Amaro. Says he's Captain Bosch, he does.
He would sooner pass for the king.
I knew you weren't no captain. That was a mean trick to be playing.
Nope.
If a trickery it ended, it would end well enough. But why this boy? And why Captain Ronsenberg? An explanation is due, and I will hear it. The Empire's hounds grow passing bold indeed.
A shame if they learnt the Marquis trafficked with the likes of you. Agents masquerading as guides, a hideout at the back of a tavern? Not exactly earning high marks for originality, are we?
Now you've done it.
Wait! So Basch von Ronsenberg does yet live.
Square Enix doesn't give a shit about Star Ocean, sadly.
So Vaughn really is all right. I didn't think I'd ever get to see him again.
You will join him soon. And until then, I shall see that you are kept from harm.
Thank you.
I am troubled. The Rabanastre Imperial Guard appear to have overstepped their bounds. I intend to speak on this with the Consul.
What?
Vane Solidor, the Consul, is my brother. The first duty of the Consul is to maintain order in Dalmasca. My brother is not one given to failure. Perhaps things aren't going as well as they might be, but give him a little time and he will put things to rights. Be not troubled. My brother is a remarkable man.
I understand how much we lost to the war. My friends, my parents.
So you fear the Empire? Listen to me. The men of my family, we are taught to place the needs of others before those of our own. I will see that you are kept from harm. It is my duty to House Solidor.
But how? How can I trust you?
Because I give you my word. My brother would do no less.
I knew there must be more to it, but to find you at the end of this tale? To see the Marquis's face when he learns of it.
I should like nothing more. I would meet him and see for myself.
How say you, my lord?
There is little to be said. I shall arrange a meeting with the Marquis. We shall expect you at the estate.
Aren't there? Oh yeah, there it is. Well, I should need to beat that. Let me check how late it is. I don't want to miss my. Oh, really? I think I'm gonna end the stream in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna my driving lessons. I have to drive 4 hours long. 4 hours. I almost killed someone yesterday. It's actually not funny because I really almost killed someone. Well, she did walk in red because I had green, so I was driving. And she all of a sudden was walking like, and I didn't see her. So my instructor, he saw her, and of course, you know, hit the brakes. But if he didn't see her, I was just trying to run through her. It's actually not funny, but it's still funny. Yes, I know Soul Saga. Yeah, it's made by one guy. Yes, I've heard about that game. But Fagner Thunder and the other one who's watching, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna keep on playing a little bit and then make preparations for driving. So thanks a lot, and maybe you're gonna see me later today, or else maybe tomorrow. And like always, you're gonna see me next time.